these are 4 simple ways in which you can combine text in Microsoft Excel. So the first one, we're going to use the fill handle. I'm going to start by typing the first name of this first person and also type the surname of the person. Then I press enter, go to the second row, start typing the name of the second person. You can see that Excel has already detected a pattern, and right here I can just press the enter on my keyboard, and once I press enter, it automatically fills the full name for the other row. So that is the first step. The second one is that we can use an ampersand symbol. In order to use an ampersand, if you want to start a formula in Excel, you start with an equal to sign. Then I'm going to select this cell reference which has the first name. Then I'm going to use an ampersand symbol, and I'm going to create a space. The space is basically to separate the first name and the surname. So I'm going to wrap that space in a double quote and also add another ampersand symbol, and then click on the surname. Then if I press enter, you can see that it has given me the full name. So right here, I'll just go to the bottom right corner of this cell, and my cursor has changed to this plus symbol. I'll double click for me to get the full name of the other rows. So the third step is to use the concat function. If you are using a former version of Excel, you have concatenate function. It's still the same thing. So in order to use concat function, I'm going to put an equal to and start typing my concat function. Once I type the concat function, I'm going to select the first name, and then I'll also create a space. I'll enwrap that space in a double quote because I want to separate the first name and the last name. Then I'm going to select the surname and then close my bracket, press enter. It automatically gives me the full name. I'll also use my fill handle right here, double click, and I get the full name of all these rows. And the fourth step is to use the text join function. Text join function is one of the newest functions in Excel. So I'm going to type an equal to sign and type the text join function, and then we're going to set a delimiter, which is a space. I'm going to enclose it in a double quote and press a comma sign. Do we want to ignore empty cells? I'm going to select true, and then I'll select the first text, which is the name, and I'm going to also select the second text, which is the surname. After selecting the cell reference for those names, I'm going to close it with a bracket and press enter. And of course, I can still use my fill handle to populate this entire names.